ill. We are ill anyways. We don't know how we feel good. So we put bad things in. We are just as feeling bad. So we don't know too much of a difference. But I tell you, this is many times people explain it to me. Once they bring their body to certain health level, then you do bad things against the body's mechanism, capacity. Then you feel your body complaining very loudly so that you know you did what you did is not a good thing for your body. Wild animals, they don't go to school. They don't go to classes like this. How do they know what to eat, what to do, what not to do? Because their body instinct is intact. They know what to eat, what not to eat. We made our instinct so warped. You know, we know tobacco is killing us, but we get gravitated to that. We know drinking is killing us, but we get gravitated to that because our instinct is just completely warped. Once we get cleaned and health is restored, most every one of us will have that instinct that come back again. And when you go to grocery store, you find a certain section very lively, you know, like energy is coming toward you. And certain section you don't want to step in because there is like a draining, heavy, depressing kind of energy is there. I attribute that to say your instinct is coming back again. Did I explain some?
I think you did. I think you got me to the point where we want to be.
Well, I thought he asked a question to the point of if I cleanse my body, is my body clean? In other words. And what if I cleanse my body with using your cleanser, but my lungs aren't clean?
Then you're not clean.
Then how do I proceed for something like that?
Lungs, once you have, this is what I was told by my customers. Once you become like afflicted with emphysema, there is no reversal to it. But would you know, I have seen other people that come here long time. They also clean their lungs. You know, lung has this little celiac pocket. They can get congestion coughed up, and that portion can be cleaned. So when I'm talking about clean, by cleaning digestive and eliminative system and the circulatory system and the lymph system, that's what we do, actively go in there and help it out. But rest of the cleaning, body will do, if we give it a little chance. Body will rather live than die.
The rest of the cleaning, in other words, the body will take care of itself if you're really doing the work helping us to clean yourself.
Shall I share my own personal experience? I went to, after I did my cleansing maybe 5 years or so, I wanted to see where I stood. So I went to a family clinic in town. And the x-ray showed a little shadow part in my upper part of lung. I never smoked in my life. So doctor said, then did you have somebody close to you smoked? My mother now, when I was very small, she smoked long pipe. It's an elite thing to do in Oriental society. I don't know whether it did it or not. But anyways, then later on, after another maybe 5 years later, I had another x-ray. Absolutely no shadow. Absolutely clean.
Well, you mentioned tumors and like cutting them out. And well, I had tumor taken off the aorta in the lung. And I thought, well, everything would be better. Breathing was bad, you know, you get a little nervous. And I found it on a CAT scan, but not on X-ray. And it was taken out. I've been worse. I'm diagnosed emphysema.
Give me a patience right now. The patience. You have rest of your life. Once things are weakened, that portion is a weak portion. You have to take care of it. You take care of the weakest link in your body, you shall be well. You just have to take care of it. Healthy people sometimes can do some abuse and they still bounce back. But once you have a weakness developed, you really have to look after it. What is wrong with our bodies and why we need a tune-up? In the lecture following this, I will tell you what can be done to repair your condition. These are things that I have done personally, and also my family is doing to maintain our good health. Many thousands of my customers are also applying this theory and reversing their condition. Please understand that I am not a doctor or that I am a healing profession. I am talking about a common sense approach to how our bodies work and what we can do to take care of ourselves. If it makes sense to you, please study and apply it. Thank you very much for your attention, and God bless you.
As you have heard, there definitely are answers to our health problems. To understand how to fix a car, you must first understand how it runs. To understand how to fix your body, you must first understand how it functions. Just as spoiled food makes us ill, fresh food left to spoil within us will also make us ill. Good food that spoils either before we eat it or after it is in our system produces toxemia. Toxemia is bad blood, which can and often does lead to severe health problems. In review, everything our digestive tract produces ends up in our bloodstream. If the bloodstream becomes loaded with toxins, the cells suffocate. Weak cells make weak bodies. Weak bodies need a tune-up. If you decide to join the thousands who have gladly given testimony and thanks to Mrs. Shu, or if you would like to receive advice on how to proceed with the cleansing program, call the toll-free number on your screen today. Mrs. Shu or her counselors are available to offer support from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Saturdays. The number to call is 1-800-628-8420. That's 1-800-628-8420. Finally, a word to the wise. Each time you listen to Mrs. Shu's lecture, you will learn something new. The more you listen, the more you learn. The more you learn, the sooner you realize that you are your best doctor. God bless you and keep you in good health. The information from this cassette is intended for educational purposes only. It is not intended to be prescriptive in any manner. Any attempt to diagnose and treat an illness should come under the direction of a physician familiar with nutrition therapy. Shu & Company accepts no responsibility. Copyright 1993, Shu & Company.